Welcome to Git Archive, a guide on creating archive files from Git repositories. In this session, you'll learn how to export snapshots of your Git repository as compressed archive files, such as zip, tar, and tar.gz, without including any of the Git metadata. Let's start with the basics of Git Archive. Git Archive creates a compressed archive of files from a specified tree, excluding Git metadata. This tool is useful for creating a snapshot of your repository, excluding the .git directory and metadata, making it ideal for creating release packages. It supports multiple archive formats and can archive specific commits or branches. Here are some examples of how to use Git Archive. To create a tar archive of the current head, use the command git archive format equals tar, then specify head, then redirect to project.tar. To create a zip archive of the master branch, use the command git archive format equals zip, then specify master, then redirect to project.zip. To create a compressed tar archive, use the command git archive format equals tar.gz, then specify head, then redirect to project.gz. Now let's explore some advanced options for Git Archive. The format option allows you to specify the archive format such as tar, zip, or tar.gz. The prefix option lets you prepend a path prefix to each file name in the archive. The remote option allows you to retrieve the archive from a remote repository. With the output option, you can write the archive to a specified file. The worktree attributes option allows you to read Git attributes from the working tree. Here are some examples of how to use these options. To add a project -1.0/prefix to all files, use the command git archive prefix equals project -1.0/-o release.zip, then specify head. To archive only specific directories or files, use the command git archive format equals tar, then specify head, then specify source/ and doc/ and redirect to partial.tar. To archive a specific tag with the output option, use the command git archive format equals zip --output equals v1.zip, then specify v1. To archive from a remote repository, use the command git archive remote equals git at github.com:user/repo.git, then specify head. Git allows you to filter which files are included in your archives using .git attributes and path specifications. You can use export-ignore to exclude files from archives, and export-substitute to expand Git attributes in files. Patterns work similarly to .git ignore. Here's an example of a .git attributes file. To exclude test files and documentation from archives, add the following lines to your .git attributes file: test/export-ignore, doc/export-ignore, .gitignore export-ignore, and readme.md export-substitute. You can also use path specification to archive only the source directory by using the command git archive format equals zip, then specify head, then source/-o source-only.zip. To exclude specific file types, use the command git archive head format equals tar, ::log, and redirect to no-logs.tar. Let's look at some practical examples of using Git Archive. To create a version release archive with a proper directory structure, use the command git archive prefix equals myapp -1.0/-o myapp -1.0 then specify v1.0. To create an archive from a specific commit in history, use the command git archive format equals zip -o bugfix.zip, then specify a 1b2c3d4. To create compressed archives with different formats, use the command git archive format equals tar head pipegzip, and redirect to project.gz, or use the alternative direct method git archive format equals tar.gz head -o project.gz. To archive only source files, use the command git archive format equals zip head source/lib/-o source.zip. Git Archive is a powerful tool for creating deployment packages in continuous integration and deployment workflows. Common continuous integration continuous deployment use cases include automated release package creation, deployment artifact generation, clean source code distribution, version-specific deployments, and environment-specific package creation. Here's an example of how to use Git Archive in a GitHub Actions workflow. The workflow is triggered on push to tags that match the pattern v***. The workflow checks out the code, then creates a release archive using the command version equals GitHub_reference number sign ref /tags / in Git Archive, prefix equals $version /-o $version.zip head. Here are some best practices to keep in mind when using Git Archive. Always use .gitattributes to control what gets archived. Include version information in archive file names. Use the prefix option to create a proper directory structure. Archive from tags for reproducible releases. Automate archive creation in continuous integration continuous deployment pipelines. Choose the appropriate compression format for your needs. Test archives before distribution to ensure completeness. Git Archive is a powerful tool for creating clean snapshots of your repository without Git metadata. It's ideal for creating release packages, deployment artifacts, and distributing source code. Key features include format selection, content filtering, and integration with continuous integration continuous deployment pipelines. For further resources, refer to the Git documentation at git-scm.com/docs/git-archive and the Pro Git book at git-scm.com/book. Thank you. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.